everyone, Selena here. Welcome back to my channel. Welcome if you're new, and thanks for tuning in. Today we are using mostly Nail Couture products. I have some no-name tips that I got from a liquidation place in the shape of almond. We're going to use the Nail Couture regular base coat instead of any of the colored ones. So I'm going to go ahead, show you a nail or two, and then do the rest off camera. And I'll do that for everything else as well. I'll just do one or two nails and then move on. In between, I do flash cure a lot of the stuff, and then after I'm done flash curing, I don't show it. However, once the nails are completely done, I will do a full cure in my regular lamp. I've noticed if I use my regular lamp too much and it gets too heated, it doesn't cure properly. So I need to start flash curing a little more. So here, I'm going to apply a white polish on all of the nails. Now this white polish I did not get from Nail Couture, and you could tell because when I put this on, it was separating from the nail. And when I say separating, I mean it, for some reason it wouldn't work with the base coat. And I don't know why. But that happened one time before when I was using this white. So I had to be really quick about using it. I'd have to do one or two nails, cure, do another nail, cure, and I had to keep doing that and make sure I put enough on. So I don't know what was going on there. But, it's been like that since I got it. See, I had to keep going over the thumbnail. And I had to go back over the next one. I had to be really fast and then get it into cure. So I did all the nails in that color. They're all done here. So now I'm going to get my palette out. I have number 4 in Space Kitty from Nail Couture, and I have number 12 in Galaxy Kitty. So we're going to use those two for doing a set of watermelon cat eye nails. So I was not sure how this was going to turn out, but I liked them when they were done. They were pretty good. So I'm just putting some of this out on my palette right now. And I'm going to go ahead, once this is all ready, and start with a reverse French with the green cat eye. I really wanted to do some nail art tonight, so that's why I decided to do this. So here I got my art liner brushes out. I took out, I believe it was a number 8 and a number 12. Yes, 8 and 12 millimeter. I started off with the 12. This is what I'm using here. And this is what I'm using to do the skin for the outside of the watermelon. I hope everyone had a good weekend. Did anybody have any plans or do anything special? I know I didn't. We had a thunderstorm here where I am, and I don't know what happened, but now my computer won't work. During the thunderstorm, I heard some sort of noise from the area where my computer was, and I saw a spark in the corner of my eye. And I do have a surge protector set up between my computer and where it's plugged in. So I don't know what happened, but now my computer won't work. So I'm having to bring that in and get it checked out. So now I am using my mother's laptop to do my videos on. So I'm hoping to get my computer back relatively soon. Hoping to get it in tomorrow or the day after. So here's hoping. Fingers crossed. I just hope I didn't fry anything in it, because I have all sorts of stuff on it. I would really like to be able to get that back off. Although I do need to replace my computer. However, right now is just not the ideal time. So I took out a brush and I'm just doing some cleanup here after doing the skin of the watermelon. I decided to take out a brush wipe, because I'm definitely going to need to use it, and my magnet. So I got my candy box out, grabbed my magnet that was stuck to everything else, of course, and started doing the magnetic part on the reverse French. I really wanted that green to come out. Right in the middle. Let's see how we get that. Trying to push that up forward. See the green right in the middle. Oh, there we go. Yep. That's what I was looking for. That was perfect. So at that moment, that's what I was looking for. So I'm going to go ahead and flash cure. And then I'm going to just give it a wipe so it doesn't get anything collected on it, any dust or anything. If I missed anything during my cleanup when I prepped the nails, which I did off camera, by the way. So I used number 12 for the skin of the watermelon, and now I'm using number 4 for the inside. And I do leave a bit of space to show some of the white. So in the watermelon, as you know, there's a little bit of lighter color between the skin and the pinkish color in the watermelon. So I decided to leave a bit of white. So I painted on the inside, and then I used my nail art brush, liner brush, just to fix it up. I'm very sad that summer is coming to an end. Not gonna lie, summer does not last long enough here in Canada. Definitely not. I was pretty excited there for a few days this past week. We had 90 and 100-degree weather. It's very beautiful. And only one of those days, I think, one or two of those days, it was sunny, and the rest was cloudy. And another day it was cloudy but no rain. And then we did get hit with that rain and thunderstorm, like I said. This is the first coat, so I go ahead and I cure this. I use the flash cure. Then I come back, I have a second coat on there already. So now I'm going to use my magnet to bring the pink out in the middle. So hopefully this doesn't take too long. See it kind of coming out in the middle. There we go. That's a better view. Much better view. So then I flash cure that one. So that's how I do all of them. Here they're all done. I kind of wish I showed you guys another one. Unfortunately, I did not. So this is regular gel number 24. It is a dark green, has some sparkles in it. You won't notice it when I put it on the nail. This is to do those little bit of lines that the watermelons have on their skin. So I'm going to use my number 8mm to do this with, and sizing these up, what I did was I started off with a blooming gel because I didn't want the lines really sharp. I wanted to see them, but I didn't want them really sharp because they're not always really defined on watermelons. So I used some blooming gel and I put it only on the skin area. So I went ahead and did that. As I was doing it, I realized actually that I had too much on there. So I had to take some off of the brush and go back over it. Nope. And there's so many different ways to do watermelon nails. I mean, I've seen so many different types. And here, I never thought, but I should have cleaned up the brush in between each stroke of green. However, I never thought about it until I got further on. So I let these bloom for quite a while after. While I was doing the second nail, this one was still blooming. I didn't cure this right away. I did hold it upside down to get the gravity to help me with the blooming gel and stuff. You'll see here in a minute. It was slowly coming together. There we go. And I do get my other mini stand out, and I put it on that so I can move on with another one. So I'll just put that to the side, and I'll show you guys another one. Again, I'll put the blooming gel on, just the green area. Yes, don't forget to leave a comment, guys. And subscribe. Hit that like button, the notification bell, so you're notified each time I upload a video. There we go. Do some lines. That one was a little thick. I did go back after off camera and fix that up. Some of them did need some fixing. So here's where I flash cured the other one, the first one I did. And here I have them all done on the green part with the blooming gel and the stripes. So now we are going to do the seeds. So I did the seeds two different ways to decide which way I wanted to stick with. Here I went with a thick potted gel, painting gel, and a dotting tool. Thought I'd see how this would work. See if this would be okay. Of course, right off the bat, because it was so thick, it really stuck. And then it left a big string down the nail. So I had to put much less on my dotting tool. I started off by putting dots all over the pinkish area. Once I have that done, I will go in with a nail art brush and I will drag those down into an upside down tear shape to look like a seed. At this point, I'm still not too sure about that really thick black gel I'm using. I tried to do the full seed with the dotting tool at first and it wasn't working. So I took it off and I thought I'll try it over again. There's different ways of doing this, so I thought why not try a couple of them, or a few. So I tried not to do any kind of pattern. I tried to be sporadic about it and kind of just go wherever. Very easy to fix your mistakes. We're almost done here. So now I'm going to get my nail art liner brush, and I am going to use number 4, the shortest one I have, and I'm going to drag those dots down into an upside down tear shape so it looks like a seed. I do this to each one of those dots. Some of them I do go back in and I do fix them up. So I don't cure that just yet. I clean my dotting tool off and I try out the second one with a black gel polish, a regular gel polish, to see how it would look and what the difference would be like. So I didn't want to cure that for that thumbnail yet, just in case I preferred the gel over the other one. So I'm just going to put some on my palette here and use my dotting tool. Of course, made a mistake right away. However, I did find it easier using the polish itself. And I was using the smaller end of the dotting tool, but I found it wasn't quite small enough. So I decided to go in and I am going to take everything off of these nails that I just did. You'll see here in a moment. Oh, maybe not. I lied. Not nice to lie. I just lied though. I'm going to try this first. I almost forgot I did this before anything else. Let's see how it looked. I definitely like the gel polish better, for sure. So I definitely need to use a smaller dotting tool as well. So I took everything off of that nail and the thumbnail and just started fresh from the beginning with the gel polish. So I put that potted black painting gel away, and then I got this different dotting tool out. It's even smaller. This was much better. It made things much easier for dotting with. It was much easier to control how much was going on. Thinking back, I probably could have left some of those dots just the way they were. But I did use my liner brush and drag them all down into the shape of a seed. Here we go. So this is what the first one is looking like. So I'll flash cure this, and I move on to the second one. I believe I just show you these two. Once I show you this one, I believe we just move on. That time I was a little quicker than I was on the thumb. It's much easier using that smaller dotting tool and the gel polish. Much easier. I was really glad I did these. I was in the mood to do some nail art. There's that one, so I'll flash cure that. And here they're all done, and I've taken out my velvet top coat and my Wonder rubber top coat. We're going to start off with the velvet top coat. It's a matte top coat actually, velvet matte top coat on the skin area. I go through and I put this on all of them first. I think I only show you one or two. It didn't matter if I was getting them on the white or not. And that's the last one. Kind of just skip through. And now we are going to take the Wonder Gel out. As I said, it's a rubber top coat. And it didn't say in the description when I bought it. I did have to contact the company, and they were kind enough to respond. If you do plan on getting this product, it does need a lamp that is 84 or 85 watts or stronger. That I didn't realize when I bought it, and I couldn't understand why it wouldn't cure. And it's not like it was just a sticky layer. It was actually not curing. I could just wipe it off. So that's when they let me know that you do need about an 84 or 85 watt lamp or higher for their Wonder rubber top base or rubber top coat. So here I'm going to put some AB rhinestones over the white area. I'm attaching it with some nail tip glue. I kind of wish that I went back and used something stronger. If you were to replicate this, do use something stronger. This glue did not hold up for the rhinestones, so you will want something much stronger. So I go ahead and I do show you a couple of nails, and then I move on and I will have some pictures for you. I'm just going to go ahead and play some music. Don't forget to subscribe, hit that like button, notification bell, and share my videos. Leave a comment. Help me get up to 500 subscribers by Christmas. Let's see if we can hit that goal. That would be greatly appreciated. And let's hope we can get there. Don't forget to check out my other videos. And I'll see you in the next one. Bye.
Up.